Welcome. Coffee, tea, Friendlee, and me, but we're all mixed up today. So Friendly's not here. I'm putting in Friendlee. This is Micah McBay.
Hello.
And he is at the GMA. He's in charge of the venue and tourism.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the city of Greenville.
For the city of Greenville. And he's going to be me today. And we need to start the show with an invocation. So Gabe is going to come. I think he's also going to pay for your coffees today.
Yeah, sure, why not?
That's right.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for today, and we glorify you and all that you do for this community, for our families and our friends. Lord God, we ask a special favor for those that are here today. We ask that you be with their words and be with their messages. Let it glorify you in all that we do. And we ask all this in Jesus' precious name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Gabe.
I disappeared, by the way.
You disappeared into the wall. Yeah, see, that's why I'm all bright today. I disappear into the wall depending on what I wear. It's like I have hands and I have a face.
Fortunately, that's why I wore a light-colored shirt.
Yeah, so you don't.
I don't completely disappear.
There you go.
So, and we're brought today. We are Hunt Regional. Well, you want me to tell about Wally? Now that we've talked to Wally, you weren't on the screen.
I know, I wasn't on the screen.
So they didn't know. You were just this words coming from nowhere. So Wally Jeffers is with us today.
Wise words from Wally over here in the background.
And we're going to talk to him in a minute after our commercial break. But first, we are discount. I was getting discount wheel and
Hunt Regional. We got Hunt Regional Healthcare, the great place. But I've been waiting to do this, Barbara.
Okay.
I haven't. This is my first time to host, so you're ready? Let's do it.
Discount wheel
and tire. That's pretty good, right?
That's great.
Ladies' Day and Veterans, right, on Tuesdays. So we're going to go to commercial, and we'll be back to find out all about what's going on this month with Wally and Fish.
When you've got a real emergency on your hands, you need a full-service ER team on your side. And only Hunt Regional Healthcare offers complete care for emergencies. We've got emergency medicine certified physicians, trauma certified nurses, specialty surgeons, respiratory therapists, and an on-site full-service lab and imaging to help you get back to living your best life. Hunt Regional Medical Center, the right choice for complete care.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are back. Welcome back. Hunt
Ready to
Regional.
roll?
We're ready to roll.
Yeah.
I'm Micah McBay with my co-host. I get to be host today, so.
It's good to be here.
And now I promised you that we were going to talk to Wally Jeffers. Here's Wally.
Hi, everybody. I'm
Welcome.
here today.
He's with Fish, which is,
Hunt-County-Shared-Ministries.
and that means people get food.
We'll get food. We do rent, utilities, medical, dental, optical, prescription assistance. We have a Meals for At-Risk Kids program and a host of other things that we're doing. Like today,
Wow.
we're buying somebody some work boots so he can go to work.
Oh, cool.
So
call you and
Yep.
if you have a need,
call
Fish.
455-2805.
okay? Yay.
That's easy.
That is easy. And so what's happening this?
Oh, excuse me, I said that wrong.
Uh-oh.
2805 is our address.
They shouldn't have those close together.
903-455-0545.
Okay.
0545, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now what's happening this month?
Well,
It's a special month. It's a
this-
holiday month.
We're in
so-
the midst of Hunt-County Gives,
Uh-huh.
which is where multiple agencies work together to make sure that we can provide Thanksgiving baskets and Christmas baskets to family in our area.
Oh, nice.
We've been doing sign up. The sign up ended yesterday.
Okay.
So we have over 1,500 signed up, and we're going to be weeding through that to see if we have duplicates and all
Oh,
of
yeah.
that. But we're going to be on November the 15th, 16th, and 17th. We're going to be doing packing.
Oh,
That's-
my.
And then on the 19th, we'll be doing distributions in Quinlan, Commerce, Greenville, and Wolf City.
That sounds like hands. That sounds like you need hands.
Yeah, we do.
I know you need money.
Right.
Because I was asking that during a commercial. I was asking if they needed money. So all these
Always.
places, always.
Yes,
Anything
charities,
that's charities
of
need
course.
money.
Well,
but they
and
also need people.
We'll need
It's-
people on the 15th, 16th, and 17th at 5:30 on the back dock of Juice, which is right
On
here
Juice,
off
okay.
Wesley Street.
Sort of
We'll be-
close to you.
Yep, just right across
The
the
park-
garden.
garden, okay.
From us. And we'll be doing all the packing for those days. The first night is going to be canned goods, the second night is dry goods, and the third night is produce.
Okay.
And so we'll be getting all of that ready for distribution. And then we'll distribute all of that out on Friday to the different locations, and then
Do you
Saturday
need help
morning.
doing that too? Do we need
They do need
vehicles?
that. They do.
things
Well,
with
they need
trucks
hand-
or-
they need people.
Just people?
You know, just not a lot, but and we'll be doing that in the morning hours.
Okay.
So we'll be
I'm just
doing
trying to
that.
find people
yeah,
and
yeah,
things
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they're always looking for things. Where can I help? Where can I
Yep.
do something? And this is a holiday season and I want to give
Right,
back. And,
right.
and
Well,
then they go,
what
I
if people
can't.
do want to help? Like if they want to help for packing?
Call
All they have to do is
do they
call that
call
number.
or show
They-
up? Or?
They can call 903-455-0545 and
We got it
got
right
it
now.
this time.
You got it.
And or they could just show up.
Okay.
5:30 to 7
Okay.
on the back dock of Juice, and
it'll be almost dark.
We'll be putting everybody to work, but there's
lights, but I'm just saying
lights,
that
yeah.
we're about to change times and it's going to be
I
getting
know.
dark when we
It's
get
gonna
off
be
work.
darker earlier,
Yeah.
and so it'll mess us all up for a few weeks, but we'll be there come rain or shine, and whether it's raining, snowing, or a blizzard, or even just, you know, we're going to have a 100-degree temperature that day, we're going to be on
Which
the back
is
dock of
Texas.
Juice. Yeah, which
It
is
could be.
Texas. Yeah, so we'll be there to do our thing, and we do need people to help us do it.
Okay.
That's what I love about what we do, is that it is all about the community working together. And neighbors are helping neighbors. We call the folks we serve neighbors.
Right.
And so it's about neighbors helping neighbors. And that's what I love about what we do. It is truly an opportunity for our community to come together and care for those who are struggling in our community.
Yeah.
And right now, that's a lot of people.
I know we were talking yesterday when you were here at the theater that it was how many a week and now it's the same number a day?
Well, normally in a normal month, we would see 6 to 8 new families. We're
Right.
seeing 6 to 8 new families every day.
Right.
Our numbers from this time last year, we're seeing twice as many, so we're almost at 3,000 families a month.
Wow.
And
I mean,
that's
and
a big
it's
deal.
amazing to me
Yeah.
that, okay, it wasn't during the pandemic, it wasn't,
Right.
but now that we've got the huge inflation,
Right, that's
you-
worse.
you've got.
We saw more
it
during the
doesn't-
pandemic, but we didn't see the numbers we're seeing now. Because a lot of people were able to hold on and make it through for whatever reason.
Right.
Right now, with the increased cost of everything, families are really struggling.
And I think it's sort of a surprise now too, because we hear about inflation, but you've had money, and your money comes in, mostly direct deposit,
Right.
goes in, and then you can buy stuff, but then you buy stuff and there's not any left.
Yeah. Well, when you go to the
It's sort
grocery
of a
store,
surprise.
you're paying about 50% more, 35 to 50% more on different items.
Right.
You know, so if you spend $100 a week, now you're spending $150 a week or $200 a week, and that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just filled up with gas yesterday or on Monday,
That's a
and I'll
big
have
deal.
to fill back up today, and that's like $75.
Right.
You know, where it had been, you know, $35 to $40.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about your giving? Has the giving that you've seen come into the ministry, has that adjusted along with this inflation?
Well, it's kind of amazing. We still see regular donors providing for us. We've not had to turn anybody away, so we're still
good.
getting the resources that we need. We do get assistance from TXU and from Farmers Electric and from Atmos Energy and from GEUS to help families with utility bills. Our rent requests are up about 300% compared to this time last year, and our utility requests are up about 150%.
Well, rent, haven't they just now gotten kind of out of that pandemic
Well,
where we can't kick you out?
That was kind of like last year. But this year, what's happened is rent didn't go up for those 2 years, and then all that got dropped, and then rent went way up. I have a
Right.
senior adult that I was working with, and last year she was paying $1,200 a month at this time. Now she's paying $1,750.
Ouch.
And when you're living on $1,500 or less a month,
Yeah, you can't.
it's just hard to make that work.
It's
So-
not like you can work overtime
Right.
and make it work.
Well, and some of our older senior adults have tried. They've gone back to try to work,
Right.
but they just can't do it. You know, some of them were trying to be greeters at different places or work at a fast food counter, and they just didn't have the wherewithal to do it. And so
Right.
they couldn't go add income to their household.
Right.
So a lot of folks are just really struggling, and for our county, we're really the primary resource for many of these folks who come to see us.
Right.
And we have a lot of folks we see on a regular basis. So for senior adults, we know they're going to need food every month,
Right.
because their income's not going to change. So we make that happen.
So,
Make it
Wally,
simple.
what's the best way for, if somebody's watching this and they say, I hear this need, I feel compelled by this need, I want to be able to help out. I mean, you've given us a direct way
Right.
immediately is,
Right.
come and help
Right.
pack these boxes
Right.
on the
Right.
15th through the 17th, help deliver these meals. But what about ongoing needs? How can people get involved to help support the ministry work you're doing?
Well, if they want to make a financial donation, they can go to our website, which is hcsmfish.org, and there's a place there for you to make a donation. You can make that a monthly donation, a recurring donation, or you can make a one-time donation. You can come by our office, which is at 2805 King Street. And
Just behind Juice.
Just behind Juice. Really easy to find. We're the only other building on the whole block, and they can make a donation. Or you can mail it to us at Post Office Box 124, and then that's 75403. So those are some easy ways to make that happen.
Excellent.
And they can call if they want to find a place. They might be able to personally volunteer too.
Right. Yeah. If
You
someone's
have-
looking
you
for a
need
regular
hands
opportunity to volunteer,
in the store.
yeah, and
Or-
as we're packing bags or sorting food, we can use some folks even in the office area to answer phones, because our phones ring off the wall.
Yeah. So there's always a place of any level
Right.
that people can volunteer.
And if there's someone out there that's looking for assistance, you can go to that website again, which is hcsmfish.org, and there's a place that says looking for assistance, and you can click on that, and there's an application there that you can fill out and follow the directions on what resources you need to send us, utility bills, etc., and then you can directly mail it to us, and then we'll get back with you.
And I'll have a little help. The HCSM, I would be going, what are you talking? Hunt-County-Shared-Ministries.
Our initials.
HCSM.
There you go.
Yes.
Fish.
Right.
I mean, 'cause I'd be going, what are you talking about? Okay, they're
that's-
just letters that go with words,
Right.
which is Hunt-County-Shared
Shared
Ministries.
Just our initials and then the word fish.org.
Yep.
So,
Well,
we're
awesome.
very blessed. I mean, we've not missed a lick.
Yeah.
Even in the midst of the pandemic, we had some of the largest years in fundraising that we've ever had, and we continue to see that now because people know the need's great.
Awesome.
And we're just trying to make it happen. We're not doing turkeys this year.
Oh yeah, I was going to say,
We're
we're
not
not,
doing turkeys, but we're going to do pork loins.
and you're going to have recipes.
Yes,
We're
the
we're
recipes.
working on recipes to
Yeah,
go with
to
pork
go with
loins.
the pork loins, so folks will know what to do. but our turkeys were going to cost like $57,000 just for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
And I said, no, thank you.
Right.
So if somebody wants to donate a turkey, they can do that. We'll make sure that goes to a large family. But if they want to donate a pork loin, we're wanting 5 pounds or larger in the pork loin. So anything like that, they can help us with. And just give us a call if you have any questions. Again, at 455-20545. Almost did it again.
almost gave us the address again.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day.
Well, we're glad to be here.
To
We
be
appreciate
here to
it.
talk with us.
Yep.
Coffee, tea, friendly, and me,
That's
which
right.
me is usually over there.
Yeah.
You get to be me.
Right.
You're in the title.
I don't think he's doing a very good you.
No, not me.
I
me.
don't
think
He
he's doing
gets
a
to be
very
me
I'd have to
with
work
the-
on my Barbara impression.
So,
Not too great.
Trina is going to come next. We're going to be talking with Script.
Okay.
And now, are you ready? Yeah.
And
so we're
we
ready
partner
to-
a lot with Script, so we're good friends and
Awesome.
we get to help each other. So
Awesome. So we're going to go to commercial again, and thank y'all. We'll be right back.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
And we're back. Welcome back to Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me. Me is here.
You're friendly today.
Friendly. And
You're friendly every day.
That's what, see, all these
But-
words are getting all mixed
I
up.
know,
Friendly
right?
and me
It's-
and
yeah.
okay. So Micah's the co-host.
I'm me today. And here's the tea. Right here
And there's the
at
coffee.
the Texan
Coffee.
Theater.
And I've got the coffee.
Tea,
Yeah,
Friendly,
coffee over here.
Me.
Where's
Okay,
that?
but if you come visit us either now or for the show at Friendly Live at noon, the tea is free. Even though we joke here and say it's on Gabe or it's on somebody or Trina's paying for the tea, it really is free for you. Just come in, and when you come to the counter, say it's a friendly tea
Yeah,
or a friendly coffee, and
free music.
and
every
free music
Wednesday
every
at noon.
Wednesday. And today is Brandon Bamburg. Try to say that a lot fast.
Brandon Bamburg.
Sorry, I'm taking
Bamburg?
Bamburg.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
I thought he might be
Yeah,
up there,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he's not. So I told you Trina was coming. Trina's here with us, and from Script,
Yes.
Senior,
Senior Center Resources and Public Transit.
easier to say Script.
Much easier to say Script.
And we were in the commercial break, but commercial came really fast.
It
We
did.
were asking about what's going on, and she has a flyer. We
So-
don't have flyers.
We have a huge,
It's exciting.
it is, it's exciting. It's a new fundraiser that we're doing this year that we've kicked off. We faced some budget cuts this year. So Danny, our executive director, said, I want you to do something, and here's what I want you to do. So he expects
There it
me
is.
to bring it to
See,
life.
I'm
So there
gone.
it
You
is.
two are still here.
Yeah.
I disappear.
So what we're doing is the trees started showing up yesterday. So
Are they fake trees?
they are fake.
Okay.
They are let's say artificial.
Artificial.
But they are beautifully decorated.
Oh,
They will
fun.
be at different community partner locations here in town. There'll be 4 trees at Alliance Bank on Wesley Street, 2 trees at American National Bank, a couple of trees at Cornerstone Insurance with Katie Ridge, 1 tree at Dwayne Golden's.
So are we voting on
insurance.
trees? Or
So
we-
how this is going to work is you are going to purchase a ticket, a raffle ticket for $5 or 5 for $20, and your raffle ticket will go in the bowl to be pulled out at our Holiday Tree Spectacular that will be our community Thanksgiving lunch that we
So we
have
don't get to
annually.
pick which tree? Or
You
is
do.
it-
That's how you buy
For that one tree.
That one tree. If you
So you
want
have to
that
go
tree,
everywhere to find out which tree you
no,
like.
I'm going to post that on our script Facebook page.
Okay.
That will all be
I
live.
was trying to give you business.
Yeah, so
I was trying to make the businesses get some more business.
right, so you can go to those locations and visit those locations and purchase the tickets there.
Oh, you can?
Or
Cool.
and you can click you can click the QR code there and pay virtually.
Nice.
Or you can click the link that we will post on Friday, and you can buy chances that way, and then we'll do the drawing on.
And there's a drawing, so you have
The drawing will be on November 22nd
But it's
at our
for-
community Thanksgiving lunch at Script that we have every year that's open to the community. We feed you for free.
Nice.
Our chef prepares the meal, and it's the same meal that our clients get every Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So you'll be getting that.
On the 22nd.
And then we have the big thing that we're doing, the big ticket item is a Christmas tree. It's 7.5 foot tall that has been donated by Zane Nichols, local interior designer. And he has donated that tree, and it will be live auctioned by Terry Driggers and Flying D Auction Services.
At lunch.
So the
At
raffle's
lunch.
not for that tree?
No.
The live auction will be for
That
the
tree,
decorated
and
tree.
then the other trees is what the raffle's for. They're
Okay.
only 4 foot, but they are beautiful. The two that we've got so far, and they're coming in. They're
Right.
straggling. I asked for yesterday to be the deadline,
Yeah.
but I knew that
It
there would be stragglers.
Well, is it too late? What if a business, somebody that's watching, they want to take part in this?
Want to
Can
have a
they
tree.
still have a tree, or
They
is it too
can't.
late?
They can, as long as it is, I have a picture and it's in place and it's assigned location by Friday at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So if you want to contact me about doing that, contact me immediately.
And the phone number
The phone number
is-
to the center is 903-454-1444, extension 20.
Gets you
And
directly?
That gets me directly,
Okay.
or you can email me at Trina, Trina, @scrpt.org.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Put that in the comments for us, will you?
Yes, I will put that in the comments. I will put that in the comments. So we're super excited. This is the first year that we've done anything like this, so we're, bear with us. There may be a little kinks, but
Well, it was a question. The raffle is, so if I put $5 on that tree, I'm only hoping to get that tree. It's not a
Correct.
raffle so if I didn't get that tree, I need to keep paying attention because I might get that tree, but no. It's
that
tree. Okay.
specific tree.
Okay.
So if you want more than one, you
If you want-
just
If you want to
You
try
just
for a bunch of
buy your
yeah,
chance.
you have to buy a chance for each one. That's what I was making sure that it's sort of like the real lottery, If you pay on Tuesday and they have a drawing, your ticket's not good for Thursday.
Right.
That's right.
It's not good for the others.
we've got a whole system figured out. Thankfully, I have a great team. I have Janet Weeks that is our accounting clerk, and so she is helping me keep all that straight. So it should be great, though. We're excited.
I'm
we're
excited
super
about it, so we
excited.
can go run around and see the trees, or go to your website and
Yes.
see them. A
There you
website
go.
or Facebook?
A Facebook page.
Okay.
We're going to try to get them posted on the website too, but they will definitely be on Facebook.
On Facebook.
I
And
have
these are
control
all
of
like
that.
decorated, right?
Yes,
It's
they're
not just a
decorated.
blank
So
tree.
if you
Right.
win it, it's already decorated. All you have to do is
Pick it up.
Come pick
Come
it
get
up at that location.
So make sure if you're going to do it, you have a car big enough.
Yeah, these are just the
They're
foot.
little
Now,
bits
the
too.
7.5 foot that will be auctioned
Will it be
by
delivered?
Zane, we will deliver that, and he will set that up in your home.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Or business.
And of course, there'll be a minimum bid on that. So, or business, if you want it in your business. It's beautiful. And I actually posted a video for it yesterday that you can check out on our website or on our Facebook page. And that Facebook page is SCRPT. And it is gorgeous. So, he did a fantastic job.
Will you list off the business locations again?
Yes, we will. And I'll actually have a flyer that's coming out on that on Friday, where they're all
So they're banks?
located.
American
Alliance
National?
Bank, American National,
Which alliance? The one at,
on Wesley.
they're both on Wesley.
The one on this end of Wesley. The one that Paul Painter's at, okay? The main
The one
branch.
by Ridgecrest.
Yes.
The one by Ridgecrest, not the
And
one out
I
off
neglected to
1570.
say, for our South Hunt County friends, American National Bank Quinlan, Jennifer over there is the branch manager. She's also doing a tree.
Okay.
And there's a tree at her location.
Okay.
As well.
Wow.
So we're super excited to have the involvement of our partners and neighbors in South Hunt County. There's a super need there in that community for help through Script. We service about almost 200
So your
clients.
center is on Lee Street, way down that way?
Yes.
Way down west?
Right across the street from LP Waters.
Okay. And y'all have bingo?
We have bingo 2
have
days a week.
Dancing?
And then we have, and then on Fridays we have Fun Friday.
Fun Friday, okay.
Yep. So like last Friday we had a Halloween social.
No fun.
And it was so great.
At lunchtime or afternoon?
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Bingo is 10 to 11:30.
Okay.
And Fun Fridays are 10 to 12.
So I just learned about you guys. I'm being new here, and part of the leadership class this year, and we got to come out and see your place, which is really cool. And so that was a real eye-opening experience for me to see this great community center that brings people together and does all this great work. So you talked about one of the things that you do with the bingo, but can you talk a little bit about the connection buses and how you guys run those?
Right.
Which is actually new. The way they run them, I understand, is the app and the...
Oh, we have an app now that's new.
There's pieces of it that are
We've actually
easier.
we've been around since 1976.
Right. I'm just saying it's easier now.
It's easier,
There's
yes. We
pieces
finally
of-
got an upgrade to our
Yeah.
dispatch system. Thank goodness. Thank you, TechSci. But anyway, so we are the only public transit in Hunt County, and
Yeah.
we are the only senior resource center in Hunt County. So with that being said, we do a lot. There's a lot of moving pieces. The transit, we run buses all over Hunt County.
Is Meals on Wheels at y'all's place?
Yes, we do the Meals on
through
Wheels
there?
out of the back. That's on our aging side, and then we have our transit side. It all goes into one pot, but we
Right.
have two different, does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So we do rides all over Hunt County. We have 3 buses that go to Quinlan every day. We have 4 that go to Commerce every day, 2 that go to Wolf City every day.
Wow, I didn't know there was that many.
And then that doesn't count the rest of the people that are in Greenville doing those rides every day.
Right.
Well, you guys are basically the public transport.
Period.
That's it.
That's
we
it.
don't
We
have
don't
another
have
public
any other.
transport.
And
Yeah.
we take people into the Metroplex. We take them. We have the DART park and ride. So we take people to Rowlett and drop them off at the DART, and then we go back that afternoon and pick them up for $20.
Yeah.
And that's anybody can. This is
Anybody
for
can.
Right. This
It's
is
not
not
just
just for
seniors.
seniors.
Right.
It's for anybody 12 years old and older.
And I know that a lot of it dialysis and
We do a lot of dialysis patients, a lot of infusion patients, and our hours are 7A to 7P, Monday through Friday. We do run medical transport on Saturdays but that is only for our dialysis
Right.
and infusion patients that need that.
And your drivers are CPRs?
Oh, the drivers are CPR certified, first aid certified, and defensive driving certified. And we are looking for drivers. They were talking about today, we are super busy because it's the first of the month, and so people need to get
Right.
their things done. So we're super, super busy there. So we're always looking for drivers. It's a perfect part-time job for someone that's retired, someone that's a single mom, or somebody that just needs a little extra, like y'all were talking about earlier. So it's a super good supplement, for any of those. We do have a lot of moms that do it because it's a very flexible schedule.
You'll also need volunteers, right?
We always need volunteers too.
To coordinate the fun day.
Right, so
if
we
people
take-
show up,
right.
then you've got to have somebody going.
Right, so
okay,
we're running almost right at about 55 in our bingo every
Oh, wow.
Tuesday and Thursday. We are busting at the seams. The fire marshal came by yesterday and gets a little, when you've got walkers and wheelchairs, it gets a little,
Yes.
gets a little tight. But we're busting at the seams for that, so we're always looking for volunteers for that. But more importantly, we need volunteers for our Meals on Wheels service. We're
For
growing.
making it, for delivery, for
Delivery
everything?
only. We
Okay.
have a kitchen staff that prepares the meals.
Okay.
There are a lot of regulations that go
Right.
into that because of our funding through COG. So, we need those to be delivered. And
Right.
those, if we have someone, like right now, we have a tenured employee that has a ankle. She fell and hurt her ankle, and she does one of our biggest routes in Greenville. It has 80 people on it a day.
Oh, my goodness.
So she's been out. So that pulls us and the admin, we have to help on that end. So then that makes what we're doing on our job, so
Oh, yeah.
there's always a need. There's always a need. So if you want to volunteer, you can reach out to me as well, and I'll put my email and and phone number in there, and we would love to have you. It just takes a little bit of paperwork and a background check because you will be going to people's homes.
Yeah.
So your big event coming up is November 22nd. Is that
Yes,
right?
that is correct. And then I'm going to take a small break.
But before
No, I'm
November
kidding.
22nd, we have to have all of our raffle tickets bought before 22nd.
No, the trees will be picked up on the 18th,
Okay.
which is a Friday.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm still talking with Danny, but I'm thinking that we might open the raffle ticket purchasing back up on the 22nd that morning before the event and during the event, just to wrangle in maybe
A few more dollars.
There you go.
That's, so yeah, you've got 2 weeks to purchase tickets and be watching our Facebook page.
Okay.
And it's like I said, it's Script, SCRPT on Facebook. Like us, follow us. You'll get to see some fun things. I'm always posting what we're doing and some great pictures of our senior community that come out and enjoy us every week. And we enjoy them.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
Yes. And
thank you.
so
Yeah.
all of this is brought to you by Hunt Regional Healthcare,
Which is one of our partners, and they have donated a tree.
Oh, okay.
Their tree will be at Alliance, so be looking for that.
And Discount Wheel and
and
Tire.
Tire.
And Valvoline Express. I didn't say that earlier.
Oh, and Valvoline Express. Perfect.
Yeah, because they're the ones that have the ladies' day. On Tuesday.
And veterans.
Veterans, on Tuesday, the day before we do this. So you have to remember for a whole week. So we're going to go to commercial now, and we're going to come back with Pud to tell us all about what's happening the rest of the month after the 2nd. So, thank you.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
And welcome back to Coffee Tea Friendly and me, Hunt Regional Healthcare and Valvoline Valvoline Express. It's Discount Wheel and Tire and Valvoline Express, not Hunt Regional Healthcare and Valvoline Express.
Get your act together here.
You can't get your oil changed at the hospital.
No.
I'm sorry.
But you can valet park. Well, no, isn't that?
This is true.
It's fairly new to be able to, which it makes good sense, though. I mean, if you're going, maybe not for visiting people at the hospital, but if you're going in, it's probably a really good thing to be able to leave your car.
It is very nice that they have that now. You're right. You are very right.
There you go. You can have your tires from Discount Wheel and Tire, your oil changed, Valvoline Express, and then you can go and get your checkup at Hunt Regional.
Yeah.
And
with valet parking.
Personal with valet
Your other oil change, Gabe said. That's exactly right, your other oil change.
Okay, well.
Moving on, as my grandson says.
You think we should move to our guest? Who's our guest today, Barbara? Who's next?
Pud Kearns. She has been in town forever.
Yes.
I say forever. I'm glad you're not sick. I heard other people in your class are sick.
Yes.
It was very sad.
My high school
Her class
reunion a
came
few
to
weeks
visit
ago.
me, and then I got a note that everybody's
apparently
sick.
turned into a COVID super spreader because
no.
they keep posting on Facebook, I've got it. And I had eye surgery on Monday, and I just kept going, please don't let me get it. Let me get through this. And I have not gotten it.
So, Pud is here with us to tell us.
Oh my gosh.
She's got a lot, and the rest of it's a crazy.
I've been looking at happy. No, it's crazy, but it's wonderful.
It's busy, crazy.
Yes.
One of the biggest, coolest events that's been coming here.
But we've got something to talk about even before that. We've got something on Friday I want to start with.
Okay.
And in fact, I'm wearing purple because of it.
Oh yeah, we got
Remember for Me, which is the organization for Alzheimer's awareness. And of course, I know that's something that's near and dear to Friendly's heart.
Right.
And to many of ours as well.
And it's on the other side of the courthouse. Is that the?
Yes.
It's on the south side of the courthouse instead of the north landing side.
Okay.
I didn't know if you. We talked about that last week.
I am not aware of that. And so that's good to know that they've moved it over there this year.
Because you can miss it if you're standing on the north. If you're standing on the north side, you're not going to see what's
That's
happening.
exactly
You're like,
right.
I thought they told me it was at the courthouse.
So the rally is at noon on Friday on the south side of the courthouse. And they're asking everyone to wear purple for this, and then they're asking you to wear purple every Friday through the month of November, if possible, as to commemorate this. And this is really to honor the caregivers and remind everyone that they are the ones that just have such a tough road. And having been through it with my dad and watched my mother.
As my mom said, she said goodbye to her mother 5 years before she died.
Absolutely. It is so hard, and so this is something that I think is important to remind everybody of.
Yeah.
Now we'll go into Saturday because my gosh,
you're
Saturday.
skipping Friday night. I have Hayes Carl here.
Oh, okay. You've got that's right.
A show, Hayes Carl, at the Texan.
Yes.
And then Saturday contest here all day.
Yes.
Now Bob Wills.
Yeah,
Which actually sort of starts
Actually, I'm not starting with Bob Wills, but that's okay.
Bob Wills starts on Friday night. Bob Wills starts on, the people that are registering for the contest start on Friday night.
Yes, it does.
Same place you were.
But what did you have on? Because I felt like you wanted to say something different here,
She wants to talk about
right?
one of these,
What is
I
it
think.
that you wanted to tell us?
The veterans? Or am I still missing it?
You're still missing it.
Oh, this is how much is going on that we don't even know what she's going to say.
That's exactly right. And the thing, and the way I organize my newsletter for people who don't know is I try my very best to organize it chronologically, not only by date, but also by the time of day. So the very first thing to talk about is the farmers market Saturday, because we are down to 3 left. For the season, but this is their big this is the holiday vendor market.
Oh, fun!
And they open up the market to a lot of other people, and in fact, they'll be spread out almost all along the perimeter.
Oh, nice.
Of Market Square, and so that's going to start at 9. It's going from 9 o'clock. Normally, the market goes until noon. On that day, it will go longer because they are going to have all the live music for the Bob Wills Fiddle Festival down at Market Square. Food trucks, and there'll be a beverage tent, and the live music starts at 11, and it will go until 5.
Right.
How long the vendors are going to be there beyond noon, I don't know. Some will sell out and be gone. Some will, but anyway, there's a lot of reasons to go down to Market Square.
And you can catch a bus there.
Yes.
Because you were saying chronologically, time-wise, but I'm actually not sure what time. The contest may start at 10. I'm not sure. I think we're getting here at 8 to start giving them coffee.
You've got registration and everything.
And all that goes along with that. But because it's Hall of 2 blocks, but people don't want to walk 2 blocks. So there's a little shuttle bus that'll go from contest and food on this end, Ash and Us and Fiddle and Fork, and down to the food trucks and the music at the Market Square.
Yes.
So you don't have to walk, and you can park at either end, so that helps you with parking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spread out parking all of downtown.
Yes.
And always stop at the stores in between. That would be nice.
Yes.
People buy things. Are we done with Saturday yet?
What's next, Pud? What's next?
No, we're not even anywhere near done with Saturday.
There's more on Saturday. What else is on
Saturday is absolutely insane.
When's the parade? 10?
Can I?
She has a system, Barbara, she's working off of here.
Go ahead.
No,
Talk
go
about the parade. That's fine.
No, I mean, it is a 10.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
It's a 10. We started at 9. Is there something at 9:30?
Yes.
Okay, what's at 9:30?
The Audie Murphy American Cotton Museum has their annual Frontier Days for kids.
Oh my.
And that is a fabulous program they do every year. And it's all going on at the same time, but it is absolutely wonderful. It's a chance for kids to experience the things that life would have been like, in the 1800s. So they're going to cook on a campfire. They're going to make campfire biscuits. They're going to play old-fashioned games. They may even have like a BB gun set up where they can shoot a little bit and pretend they're squirrel hunting.
The weather is going to be perfect.
It's going to be absolutely perfect for this.
It's going to be a great
They're going to
day.
have all kinds of, they're going to be able to watch rope making, they're going to churn butter, they're going to do all these really cool things. It is $5 for a child to go to this, which is just wonderful. They're taking ages 4 to 15. One adult is free with every child that comes, and you've got to have an adult with your party. If you've got several kids, you can bring those, but you can't just leave the kids. The adult has to be there. It also includes admission to the museum. But this is just a wonderful, wonderful program that they've got that I think is just really neat. Then in addition, you've got we've got the parade, which is coming up on Saturday. Now they'll be organizing all of that, in the farmers market area earlier in the morning, so it's going to be a challenge for parking and everything down there. So the idea of the shuttle bus coming up here at parking may be easier on people. Once the music starts, they're recommending that you bring a lawn chair to be able to sit down. There will be music actually at 2 locations. And I'm sorry, I am discombobulated, y'all. I am so sorry. I'm bouncing all over the place. Excuse me. Okay, anyway, back to the parade is the parade is going to come up Lee Street. The best place to view it is probably going to be the courthouse and on up. They have worked so very, very hard to get this parade organized, and it's going to be one of the biggest and best ever, if not the biggest and best ever.
Yeah.
And so there's only one thing to me left that we need, and this is going to be the focus of my newsletter. It's not a parade without an audience.
Right.
It's no fun if you have got a fabulous parade and you've got 24 people standing on the street to watch it.
Right.
So if you do nothing else, please come for the parade. This is going to be fun. Greenville turns out great for the other 2 big parades we have every year. Let's make it a 3-parade town.
Right.
And get everybody to turn out for that. So I think that's just really important.
And what a great way to support veterans.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, what an easy thing that you can do to support the veterans. That's what this is all about. And there's no cost. You just come down and you see the parade. And it's going to be great weather. There's going to be so many other things that you can connect with and do down here.
Absolutely.
So why not take some time out of your Saturday morning to come and support what's happening?
Yes, and I think that's going to be, that's going to be terrific. The other thing, of course, then you've got going on at the same time is the fly-in, which is going to be out at Majors Airport, out by L3. That's also an annual event, and you've got, that's going to be going on through the day as well. So you can do the parade and then go out there, and then you can still come back and and get some Bob Wills music or however you want to do it. They always bring in a series of wonderful planes from out of town. They bring in some of the old warbirds. They sometimes have had some experimental aircraft. I know I've got a young friend out of California who has flown his in before, and it's got all kinds of speed records and things.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of fun to get to see the catbird when he brings it in. And he's got Greenville roots, and that's why it comes sometimes. But there's lots of planes. If you've got a child that's interested in airplanes, this is a dream come true for the kids. They get to walk around them, they get to touch them, they get to really look at them. And so this ought to be a wonderful, wonderful program as well for that. Also out there, L3 is hosting a Vet Fest that is going to be their way of honoring veterans. And part of what they are doing on that is going to include a Vet Fest fun run. And this is benefiting Patriot Paws, which is the service dog program that's based out of Rockwall, but serves our area as well. And so this is going to be one of the races where you can run with your pet. So it's a 1 mile fun run. Information on that will be on my newsletter as far as the links to sign up for that. So you've got...
do we have a flyer? Did y'all have a flyer on the... yes. The Vet Fest?
Okay. And then I also want to remind everybody that early voting ends this Friday.
Right.
For the elections, because then, after that, we've got the actual election day is November 8th.
Tuesday, next Tuesday.
And in my newsletter, which I hope will go out later this afternoon, I'm still waiting on 2 or 3 things. Thank goodness for Trina this morning. I got one of them to get all the information on that event, and I've got 2 or 3 others that are coming in today that I'll have this morning. And as soon as I get all that, then I'll be able to put my newsletter together.
On Election Day, we are giving free rides to the poll.
Okay. From Script?
From the Connection.
Oh, yeah, from the Connection. That's great.
So they can call the same number a while ago.
Make your appointment as soon as possible because same days will be very hard.
Okay, yes.
So call in advance, but we're giving free rides to anybody that's voting.
That's great. Now, in my newsletter...
So, Pud, I hate to interrupt you because we're just going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And there's so much going on. There's so much to talk about. So we're not done.
No.
We're not done. There's more happening.
One weekend out of...
So, Pud, if you'll hold that thought, we're going to come right back in just a minute, and she's going to share exactly what we're thinking about. Right, Barbara?
Right. Yep. So let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Commercials.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Welcome back. Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you every week by Hunt Regional Healthcare and Discount Wheel and Tire. Valvoline Express. So we were talking about polls. We were talking about voting. Pud had said early voting, and then we had this, we were all going, and y'all couldn't hear any of it. So Trina was telling us that the Connection will take reservations to take you to the polls, free rides, because it's usually $4 to ride. So on next Tuesday, it's free to ride if you're going to the polls to vote. So, and we'll figure out, now back to Pud. She has all the information.
She's been holding the fort.
Figuring out where we have to go, because until the Friday, you said early voting is good till Friday, and you can go anywhere to early vote. All the spaces in the city?
No, you can only early vote at the election office, which is down across from
I could show you. I have like 30 places in Austin I could early vote, but
we're in Hunt-County.
But the day of, you have to go to your precinct.
You have
That's
to go
what I'm saying. You have a specific place to go.
Yes. and my newsletter will have,
All that information.
which hopefully will be out later today. And it will be, so therefore it will be on my Facebook page and on any of the other Facebook groups and things around. I try to share it as many places as I can. It will be on the Friendly News Facebook page as well. In the newsletter, there are links to where you can figure out where to vote, where all the precincts are. There are also links to see the sample ballots for those precincts, because some of them may be a little different depending on where you live in Hunt County, but the information is all of Hunt County that I will have in my newsletter. That'll be one of the easiest ways to find all of that.
Well, let's get back to Saturday. We barely made it into the beginning of November with so much stuff. So if we don't even make it through, just know that if we don't make it through, make sure that you're getting Pud's newsletter, Housewarmers of Greenville, and you can find all of that online like she just said. But we stopped on Saturday. So where do we pick up?
Well, and we also did not manage to get around to the fact that there's a big event at your place Saturday night.
Indeed there is.
Yes, there is. And that is the big headliner concert for the Bob Wills Fiddle Fest, which has Leroy Parnell and then Bob Wills Texas Playboys with Jason Roberts and
Brennan Lee.
Brennan Lee, thank you. Yeah, I read all about her. In fact, listened to some of her music last night.
She's great.
She is. She's just done an album with Sleep at the Wheel that's really, really fun. So she ought to be, that ought to be a real treat. And I think she's performing with Playboys.
She is, yeah.
Yes, and so that'll be a lot of fun to have that. So that's all going to be Saturday night. Tickets are available now, or you can get them at the door that night, I believe.
That's correct.
It's going to be left.
Right,
exactly.
Let's hope
that's the case.
Have to get them early.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Next week, of course, in addition to voting, then we also next week have Veterans Day, which is on Friday the 11th. GISD is doing their annual Veterans Day program. They are inviting anyone that wants to come to the high school. It's at 10 o'clock. They honor all veterans. They bring in the band. They do a wonderful production, and that's followed by a free lunch in the library for anybody who wants to participate in that.
Wow.
And so that's one of the ways GISD honors things. And then there's this that I just think, one of the things I love to do is find odd, random things to put in my newsletter that someone's going to go, really? And I've got one, and it's Friday night the 11th. And this is over at the Texas A&M Commerce Planetarium, which, by the way, will also, starting on November 18th, which is the next Friday, and continuing all the way through December, every Friday night they're going to start their Christmas programs, which they do every year, which is called Let It Snow for Kids at 7 o'clock and The Mystery of the Christmas Star at 8 o'clock. And they're $5 a piece. It's a great Christmas thing that's neat. But next Friday night, the 11th, they are doing a special show using the dome of the planetarium that is all U2 music. And seeing they've got a trailer for the show where you can kind of see. And so you're going to be sitting there listening to U2 music. And I try not to say YouTube, but it's U2, the band. They're just seeing what they're going to be projecting on the dome of the planetarium looks absolutely awesome.
I did that in Germany, and to see rock music with the dome, and it is fabulous.
It is fabulous, and they do one or two of these shows a year, and it's one of those things I always look for to figure out when they're going to do them, because it's not a regular occurrence, but they say it's a treat when they do it. So Friday night the 11th will be one of the ones they're doing for this year, which I think is pretty neat. Let's see. Then coming on, we've got on November 16th, the Board of Development is hosting a job fair, which is going to be for the manufacturing and industrial community. And this will be out at the Fletcher Warren Civic Center. And it's going to be from 11 to 3 p.m. They've got a whole bunch of different industries that are going to be there, as well as some of the employment agencies that have links to some of the other programs. Bring a resume, come out if you're looking for a job. These are some of the great, good paying jobs, and this is, focusing on Greenville. So I think that's, something really neat. Then we've got a whole bunch of holiday markets coming up. The holiday shopping. The first one out of the chute is on November the 11th, which is a week from Friday. That is going to be out at Hunt Regional Hospital. And the last time they did it, which was before the pandemic, they actually had 2 floors of vendors.
Wow.
Wow.
So I am expecting they're going to be doing something like that again. This year it was wonderful shopping. And I've thoroughly enjoyed that. I do not have the hours yet. That's one of the events I'm still waiting on the details of to put my newsletter out, but at least I do have the date confirmed. And then on, let's see, Friday, November 18th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., over at the Texas A&M Commerce campus is the Texas A&M Commerce Holiday Market. So this is going to be, in many ways, an entirely different group of people from some of the local markets, because you get some of the artisans and things from the university. Sure. This is another big annual event that they do. Wonderful shopping and really, really neat. And then one of probably my very, very favorite one of all, which is the Wesley UMC Christmas Market, which is going to be on Friday, November 18th from 5 to 9, and then on Saturday from 10 to 2. This one is got about 40 vendors. It's at Wesley Methodist Church. It is highly curated, and I have just found that it's wonderful for shopping. It's probably been one of my favorites for what all you can find out there.
That sounds
really,
great.
really great. Yeah, it's and I understand that they've actually been sold out on vendors for several months from people. It's in high demand. Beautiful decorations, great photo opportunities. They've got good food, both to eat while you're there and to buy, which is a lot of fun for that. And then let's see. I was thinking there was one. I guess that's all the markets.
Oh, there's Saturday Sip and Shop. I don't know if you count that as a market.
Yeah, I'm going to get to those in just a minute.
Okay, it's sort of a market.
I know, but again, looking at my chronological thing.
Yeah.
Before that, we've also got Greenville Family Theater's production of Frozen, which will be coming up on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. And that is going to be wonderful. Everything Greenville Family Theater does is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's my understanding the cast on this is going to be younger than normal, since it's called it's called Frozen Junior. But I have yet to see a production they've done that hasn't been full of astonishingly talented children.
Yeah, they do a really great job.
They really, really do. And I just can't recommend enough. If you've got kids, you're definitely going to want to take them to this. But if you don't have kids, just go and support this. I have yet to miss one of their productions and always come away having felt like that I've just had a wonderfully entertaining time.
And let me just throw in that the tickets are available now, and we are selling now.
I bet you are.
They have because it's a Disney Junior program, Disney forces caps on what they can sell. So there's a limited number. So we couldn't sell 1,400 seats in the GMA even if we wanted to. That's a cap from Disney. So get your tickets early so you don't miss out.
Good to know. Good to know. And in fact, they've actually added an extra performance from what they'd originally planned in order.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's going to be Friday and Saturday evenings, both times at 7 o'clock. And then there'll be a Saturday matinee at 2 and a Sunday matinee at 3. So you'll have 4 chances to see Frozen Junior. And it's just something that you just really, really, really need to see if you can. And now, what you were saying there, the Sip and Shop.
Sip and Shop
is coming up. There's actually 2 wine shopping events in downtown Greenville that night. Yes. It's kind of like, can we spread them out a little bit? But anyway, Sip and Shop, which is being sponsored by Landon Winery, will involve you go to Landon's, or you can get your tickets online now. They're already available for sale. You get your ticket, you get a wine glass, and you get, I think it's 15 pours, and or something like that, or it's lots of pours and appetizers, little tastes at different local shops and businesses. There'll be some pop-up vendors in several locations. So this will be wandering around downtown in the afternoon, and then you end up back at Landon Winery for prize drawings. If you've gotten all of the little spots on your card ticked, then you get to put it in the bucket for prize drawings, and there's some more good stuff too. Yes.
Well, there's something that I don't know is actually on there. I'm going to have Brandon and Tex here, probably on stage doing demos.
Oh, okay.
Painting demos.
Oh, fun.
Brandon Adams is the one that has done a ton of the murals downtown, and he and Tex are going to be here
Oh, that'll be fun.
And possibly have some art available to sell, but they're also doing demos.
Oh, that's going to be great. So that'll be part of that. That'll be neat. There is also that same night down at the Landmark. There is the wine and chocolate shopping night, which is a series of vendors, and this is put on by a local one. This is actually the 8th annual wine and chocolate shopping night.
Okay.
And so you purchase a ticket for that. You also get wine. This time you get chocolate, and you get more shopping. So you've got those opportunities. Then the other things to talk about, I've got a couple of things on Thanksgiving to just remind people of. Number one is, one of the things I think is wonderful is on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving every year, this community does a community-wide Thanksgiving service. And it's put on by the 2 different ministerial alliances in Greenville. They come together and do it. This year it's going to be at Bethlehem Baptist Church at 7 p.m. The speaker is going to be Pastor Melva Hill, which is, I just can't say enough good things about her messages. She's absolutely extraordinary. And then Carolyn Traylor, who is a local gospel recording artist, who is she's locally based, national reputation, will be the guest soloist for the evening. So that's a wonderful way to kind of start Thanksgiving and remind us of what we're there for. If you want to do a run on Thanksgiving Day, you've got the Malloy Road Turkey Trot, which is in Campbell, which kind of covers both communities. It benefits the Commerce Food Pantry, and it's at 9 a.m. So you get up, you go do your run, and then you're ready to eat.
And I'm getting a message that we may have to get the rest of this off your website.
Well, the only last thing to say is that Clark Street Christian Church will be having their annual Thanksgiving meal. That's confirmed that they're going to be doing that. It's a free Thanksgiving meal. If you're going to be home alone and you don't have any plans, they will deliver.
Nice.
But it's just a lot of people just show up and help cook and everything, and it's one of the most wonderful things that this community does on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we can stop on that one.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, Pud.
You bet.
Putting this all together for the holidays.
Yes, thank you.
The first holiday. We got another holiday coming up.
And I will actually do two newsletters for that. I will do an early December and a late December, because there's so much stuff, and you just can't read it all. It's overwhelmed.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you, Micah, for being me today.
Yeah.
In the
Thanks
title.
for being friendly today.
For being me in the title.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Not being
me.
Not
being you directly.
Right.
Yeah.
So
we got it.
Thank y'all very much, having fun with us, tuning in.
Brandon Bamburg.
Yeah.
Brandon Bamburg at lunch. Come have tea on Friendlee. Have a free show. Enjoy that.
Parade.
And then see, the parade.
So many things
There's
happening.
these little things that go. Y'all see us go, and you can't hear what's happening. So the parade on Saturday for the Veterans Parade. Come support. Be a supporter. Come stand on the sidewalk. Watch. Cheer. Let them know you love them.
It's not a parade without a crowd.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
So thank y'all very much. And we'll see you next week. Keep it in your poop.